All right, welcome back to 5.3 titled Finding Z-Scores. In this example, we are going to find the Z-values associated with different percentiles. So this is going to be a word problem. We have ACT scores are approximately normal with a mean of 21 and a standard deviation of 4.7. So let's say you get a score back and it says that you are in the 5th percentile. What was your ACT score? And then we're going to go ahead and do that with the 50th percentile, the 90th percentile. Then we're going to find out what two ACT scores will give us the middle 50% of all scores. Now, just to remind you how this works, you have finding a z-score for a specific percentile is the same as finding the cumulative area from the normal table. So right here, this is our cumulative area up to this z-value right here. All right, so let's go back to finding the z-value associated with the 5th percentile. So we're going to start off, as always, drawing our normal curve. And then we know that a z-value of 0 gives us 50%, so 5% must be over here. So that's 0.05. And since that's going to be exactly the cumulative area up to that z-value, we're just going to go find 0.05 in the normal table. Now I put the normal table up on the screen, and you can see that there's actually no 0.05 in the table, so we're going to have to go ahead and find the closest area to 0.05, and you can see here it's going to be 0.0505, and that has a z-score of negative 1.65. Now, since the area is between negative 1.64 and negative 1.65, and then say negative 1.645. So from now on, anytime you have to look up 0.05 in the table, we're going to use negative 1.645. And then just because we can find the ACT score that is associated with that percentile. So remember, the formula we have to convert an x value to a z value is this. So we know the z value is negative 1.645. We don't know the ACT score, but I do know the mean is 21 and the standard deviation is 4.7. So solving for that, just doing a little work in the calculator here, and we get 13.2685. So the ACT score associated with the 5th percentile is 13.2685. Let's go ahead and try it with the 50 percentile. As always, we're going to draw the normal curve. Now, 50th percentile is going to actually be the z-value of 0. So there's actually not a whole lot of work here, but when you look at the normal table, you could see as the area of 0.5 is going with the z-value of 0. And then convert that to a ACT score, we can use that same formula. So we have 0 equals x minus 21 over 4.7. And when we solve for that, we're going to get 21 equals x. Let's go ahead and find the 90th percentile. So let's start with the normal curve. Now the 90th percentile is going to give us maybe like a z-value right there. So all of this is 0.90. Now we don't see a 0.90 in the normal table, so again we're going to have to find the closest one. The closest area is 0.8997. Now that's associated with a z-value of 1.28. And then to find the ACT score, we'll solve this equation. And that gives us an X value or an ACT score of 27.016. All right, let's finish up with the middle 50%. Now this one's a little trickier, so it is very important that you draw the normal curve. So to find the middle 50%, all right, so that would be something like this. This area in here is 0.50. We're not going to find an area of 0.5 in the normal table because that's not going to be associated with either of these two z-values. So the trick is we need to find a z-value that's associated with that area. And now since everything is symmetric about z-value of 0 here, we know that this is going to be 25%, this is going to be 25%, which makes the area that I want 0.25, and over here is also 0.25. Again, instead of finding a z-value of 0.5, we're going to look for a z-value of 0.25. Now the closest that we find in the normal table is 0.2514, and that has a z-value of negative 0.67, which then gives us this z-value up here, a positive 0.67. And then if we want to find the ACT scores associated with these two z-values, we'll have negative 0.67 equals x minus 21 over 4.7, which gives us 17.851. And then for the z-value of positive 0.67, that gives us an ACT score of 24.149. So to be in the middle 50%, you need to have an ACT score of between 17.851 to 24.149.